Base paving is the first layer of pavement that goes down. We use a thicker aggregate or a thicker rock in it to form a stronger base, and then we'll come back and when we do the final lift, which will be the final paving, we'll do that at the end of the project, and that's a little bit finer aggregate and more of a smoother ride. And so right now we're scheduled to pave through this week and plan on shifting traffic to the north side of the roadway between roughly Park and Tucson Boulevard.
For those of us who are not civil engineers, this looks like it has taken far too long. But really, from what I understand, a lot of the work has taken place underground.
Yes, and so a lot of our capital projects, this is a Regional Transportation Authority project, voter approved back in 2006. And on our capital projects, RTA widening projects, everything's new, from sidewalks to streetlights, new ADA ramps, landscape median islands. But what happens underneath the ground is we make all those infrastructure improvements underground. So for instance, Broadway West, this project from Euclid to Country Club, underneath this roadway right here, we have a 90-inch storm drain, basically from Euclid all the way to Country Club. That takes a lot of time, and as many people that have driven this project saw those big storm drain pipes, they understand that those have to go in underground.
The infrastructure underneath, it was overdue. I mean, it needed this,
absolutely.
this system.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, what we have now in place under this roadway will capture a 100-year flood event. And also it's better for the asphalt, because while we live in a desert and, you know, we like to have rain and we need rain, a lot of times stormwater can be the enemy to asphalt. You know, if there's a crack in the asphalt, the water gets in the crack, it undermines the subgrade, boom, that's when you get potholes.
Though this stretch is less than 3 miles long, it required about 100,000 feet of new piping.
We put in 19 miles of underground pipe on this section of Broadway. So it was a lot of work. It takes a lot of time. The good news is all that infrastructure was on the north side of the roadway, so the 90-inch storm drain. The south side is going to go much quicker because we're not putting any of the massive storm drains in there. Water lines are already tied in. There'll be a little bit of sewer connections that we need to do. So the south side is going to go much, much quicker.
Okay, you officially launched January 2020. The plan was to go for 20 months. Will you hit that target?
We'll be complete with this project at the end of this year.
And that's good news.
Yes, it is good news, because you know what people are getting is they're getting a new roadway. It'll be 6 lanes. There's bus pullouts on there. It's a great project, you know, and there was a lot of work that went into this project during the design phase, and we involved a lot of people. You know, we had a task force and we involved a lot of the businesses. It's a very good project.
Along the way, there were some historic homes that were moved. There were some businesses that had to shift, so to speak. Are you confident after, here we are, you know, a year into the project, that this actually did what it was intended to do for the community and infrastructure?
Yeah, I think what people have here, the end product is going to be a much safer facility. Sidewalks, didn't have sidewalks before. LED street lights. We have hawk pedestrian crossings going in. So it's an improvement, and it's safety improvement is really what it is.